Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado for today's matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Denver Broncos. Both of these teams had interesting week ones. Denver got absolutely obliterated against the Vegas Raiders, and the Commanders pick up a nice little win over the Arizona Cardinals. Nothing too much going on there for either of these teams, but it is 1-0 versus 0-1, the first home game of the Denver Broncos season. See if they can turn it around. Russell Wilson was in mid-season form last week. We'll see who he decides to be this year. Could be Super Bowl champion Russ, or could be 2022 regular season Russell Wilson. Regardless, we are set up for Sam Howell versus Russell Wilson. Hopefully, these two quarterbacks deliver at least an interesting matchup. Can't guarantee anything, of course. But we will see what both these teams have to offer. In just a couple of moments, we will officially get started. But yeah, should be another W game. We start our night games tomorrow. So we got Sunday Night Football, Dolphins, Pats. So this is the final afternoon slot game. We will see. I'll get on my end. What's good, Silver? Welcome. Broncos, Commanders about ready to get kicked off. A little bit of a late afternoon stream. Middle of no time, but it is what it is. What's good, Brendan? What's good, No Way, and XSM? Broncos gonna win? All right, we'll see. We will see. Another bad game. Yeah, but when there's two bad teams, it's like a double negative. They cancel. You know what I'm saying? Could set up for an interesting game, at least. We'll see. Tressway on for the kickoff, and we are underway from Mile High Stadium. This kick will be returned from the goal line to the right side. Denver will begin their opening drive from the 20-yard line. Out comes Russell Wilson. Very struggling opening week. Picking up where he left off last year. Not where he wants to be at all, but we'll see if he can progress a little bit differently here as this game and as this season progresses. Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos on the offensive end first. Hand off to Javonte Williams. A carry taken right side, a pickup of 4. Well, the Denver Bronco offense not entirely strong, if I had to be quite honest with everybody in here. I mean, Javonte Williams is an okay running back. Samaje Perine a good offseason acquisition. Courtland Sutton's okay. Tim Patrick off of injury. Jerry Jeudy's solid. Gain of 4 for Williams on his first carry. Russ now through the air. A pass to the right side has Dulcich. First down, Denver. Pickup of 10 yards. Greg Dulcich on the reception. And the Broncos move the sticks. And we are, wow, Washington with an early challenge. Let's see if they win it. No, they don't. So Washington down a timeout already. That is the most Ron Rivera thing I've ever witnessed.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Let's go, Mateo. Streamed at a perfect time, I think. Little median for half my viewers. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like I said, the most Ron Rivera thing ever. That's hilarious. Very interesting for Ron Rivera to use his challenge there. Commanders down to their last 2 timeouts already this half. Wilson, a pass is going to float in the direction of Rivera. Out of bounds, incomplete. But yeah, once we get into July, I think we're going to coast through with these streams. I mean, mid-afternoon is going to work for everybody. Little 2/3 o'clock. Somewhere around there. Should work out well. Second out and 10, Russell Wilson in the shotgun. Williams in the backfield to his left. Commanders bring 4. Wilson flushed out left. Now off his back foot to the right side. Has Jerry Jeudy. A pickup of 8. What's good, Commanders on top? Sorry I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, man. Your team's playing today, so it's all good. It is what it is. You guys will not believe the night that I had last night. Trying to edit yesterday's stream. It was a pain. Wilson to the Broncos now on 3rd and 2. An I-form look. Williams will not get the carry. Wilson play action. Left side has Courtland Sutton inside Commander territory. Nah, passing to Kobe is crazy. That is wild. But yeah, so the Broncos have a different kicker. Who won yesterday? Dallas. They took it 17-7. Good start to this drive from Wilson and company. Man in motion to the right side. Handoff Williams looking for some blocking. Doesn't have anything. Commander front four as good as always. But yeah, basically, PlayStation had a new system software update. I updated it after the stream, after I clipped it, and I came back and the file was corrupt. So I had to go download the stream to my computer to flash drive to console. It was a pain. 2nd and 8. Williams picking up a pair of yards. Wilson across the middle, nearly intercepted, and it probably should have been. That was free. I was going to imagine losing the Chiefs. I'm just going to call you Chiefs from now on. I was going to say, I need a smaller name to call you. Respectfully. Russell Wilson nearly throwing a first drive interception. Brings up 3rd and 8. Russ this time finding the correct team. Jerry Jeudy is near the line to gain, but he is inches short. But the Broncos going to win? I don't know. This game loves the Commanders for some reason. For some reason, I doubt that. Who knows? They're probably going to go for it here, though. And they will. Opening drive, Denver keeping the offense on the field on 4th and inches. An opportunity for Washington. Wilson, a pass across the middle, hauled in easily. There's Tim Patrick. Trash versus garbage. I love that. Love that comparison. You're not wrong. But for us to get through the NFL season, we do have to sim games like this because they matter for tiebreakers or something. 24 Old Gen is the biggest scam. Oh, yeah, 100%. It is, most definitely. Broncos inside the 25-yard line. The gamble pays off, and now Williams, a carry right side, picks up 3. Yeah, $70 for Old Gen is ridiculous. Why are video games so much more expensive nowadays? Like, actually, it's not like a game has monetary value. You can have the price at whatever you want it to be. EA scamming. Broncos on the cusp of the red zone from the Commander 22-yard line. Wilson. Here comes Young with ease across the middle. There it is. Touchdown to Devontae Williams. And the Broncos have an opening drive touchdown. Russell Wilson able to stay poised that entire drive, facing a couple 3rd downs, a couple 4th downs. And the Broncos open up with an early 6. Rare early touchdown, rare Russell Wilson touchdown as well. Extra point here from now Elliott Fry as Brandon McManus was cut. The kick on the way, and it is good. Place your bets. Yes, sir. Love it when Mahomes said it's cheese time. Cheese all over the place in the trailer. Yeah. Yeah, got a cool Bronco fact? All right. I'm all ears. I'm intrigued. That was a very solid opening drive. Very solid indeed. Well, now how will Washington respond? That is the next question in order. Guess we'll have to find out. Kickoff here, going back to the Commanders. Return will be taken from the goal line. Looks like that might be Gibson. I can't tell for sure, but he is stuck up regardless. What's good, Ben? Welcome to the chat. Yes, McManus did get cut last week. He is now a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars who signed him, I believe. And for those of you asking what just happened 15 minutes ago, Frank Clark just got signed to the Denver Broncos. No, he is not in these rosters yet. I physically did not have the time to make that possible. So, let's go, Julian. They also have no players that have beaten the Chiefs. I also believe that. 2 to go in the first quarter. How will Washington respond to an early 7-point deficit? With Sam Howell holding down the reins, a little Brian Robinson Jr. carry picks up 4 yards. Kind of feel bad for Washington, too, because it looked like they were going to be good. They won a pretty bad NFC East division in 2020, almost beat the Super Bowl champs early on in the playoffs, and they just fell apart. Second and 6, Brian Robinson Jr. opens up the offense for Washington. Now Sam Howell with a deep drop back. A strike across the middle, lofted perfectly. There's Jahan Dotson. That was beautifully done. Jahan Dotson's such a dog. His performance in that Commander Bear game last year will never be forgotten in my eyes. Never, never, never. Excellent strike there from Sam Howell. Now under a minute to go in the first quarter. Howell, play action. Rolling right, excellent protection. Now going to throw back left side. It's dropped. Interesting animation. This game might not be so bad after all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See? Double negatives, they cancel out. Games like this that should suck, don't. I mean, think about it. Last year, Bears Commanders was our game of the year. And Dolphins Jets was also another excellent game. Like, it's crazy. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Sam Howell in the shotgun. Broncos bring 4. Look out. Howell from behind. Gets it away. Down the side. It's incomplete. That would have been some catch from Curtis Samuel. Down to 48 seconds. Yeah, how many actual Bronco fans or Commander fans do we have in here? Real talk. Curious. Early 3rd and 10 for the Commanders. Sam Howell with pressure coming. Steps left. Now going to throw on the run. Sideline passes batted down, incomplete. Kamari Mathis, an excellent play in the secondary. Oh, that's who we're missing. Colorado Sports Bin. I forgot about that. He was here for week 1. Go for Broncos because I'm an Eagles fan. Fair enough. On the punt is Tress Way for the Commanders, coming up empty-handed on their opening drive. Getting this one away and inside the 20. Fair catch called for at the 17-yard line. So Russell Wilson has the football and has a lead. How often can you say both of those in the same sentence? Giants fan, by the way, yep. Yep. Got a lot of NFC East fans, I noticed, in my community. Not a ton of AFC North or AFC East. It's a lot of NFC East, to be honest. 38 seconds left in the first quarter. What can Russ do to add to the Bronco lead? Commanders bring 5. Wilson unfazed yet again. It's Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick, very underrated receiver. Hope he's going to fully recover. I'm tearing his stuff. You know. Are you serious? Are you actually dead serious? Washington's going to challenge again. They lost it again. They wasted both their challenges on meaningless plays.
After review of the play,
I am a Browns fan, unfortunately. I can't believe that, though. They're not try-harding. They're throwing the game away. What is going on? We haven't seen a challenge. All we've seen is booth reviews all season. And then here we are. 2 in the first half. Wow. Washington using both their challenges and losing them both in the opening quarter. How rare is that? Wilson now will hand off to Williams. He's got a lane and a first down. There he is. Colorado Sports Center was good. Broncos country. Let's ride. No losing this week. Yes, sir. Maybe we'll also get more touchdowns than the amount of toilets he has in his house this season. Maybe. Maybe. Final play of the opening quarter. First and 10. Russell Wilson through the air from the 31. Rolling right into pressure. He is hit by multiple Commanders, including Montez Sweat. That's more like the Russell Wilson I know. First sack of the game going to the Washington front 4. One of the most dangerous units just a couple of years ago, trying to get their name back into the mix. So on 2nd and 16, Wilson, a dump off pass to Williams, who dumps off a defender and picks up 7. Dalton Risner is basically gone. I honestly do not know who that is. That's probably a coach or something, I hope. That sounds about like the name of a coach. I don't know for sure. 3 receivers right and 1 left on 3rd and 9 for Russell Wilson. Taking a step up in the pocket, now rolling right. Throwing on the run, right sideline. It is caught, but tumbling out of bounds is Jerry Jeudy. Oh, he's an O-lineman. Yeah, it also sounds about the same. Judy's 3rd reception. 20 yards in the day, but the Broncos will have to punt. Well, you missed a very good opening drive. Weirdest sidearm pass, yeah. I've seen weirder, to be fair. Then again, I've sat through about 200 of these, so. Riley Dixon on for his first punt today. Washington defense able to get a stop on their second drive. Fair catch called for at the 18, called the 19. And back come the Commanders. Best record in the NFL, not gonna lie. You know what? If Washington can put together another crazy simulation season where they actually go undefeated again, it's gonna be something. Best beer, that's what it is. Not wrong. Sam Howell and the Commanders trying to remain unbeaten here in the second quarter. Pass across the middle, hauled in Logan Thomas. It's a gain of 10. Sim Howell season's good for Washington. I don't know. I mean, they started out the Sim season 6-0 with Carson Wentz at quarterback, so I'm sure it probably wouldn't kill the Commanders to do well with this squad as well. Just start to scare Terry. That's all that matters. Robinson Jr. in the backfield on first down and 10. Howell will drop back looking for his third completion. Stepping forward and delivering a strike, the second catch for Jahan Dotson. I wish nothing but the best for this dude. He's just such a dog. There's some players that I only know because of these Madden simulations, and Dotson's one of them, to be honest. Did he go to Penn State? That sounds like a very familiar name. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like he was a Penn State grad. Another first down pass from Howell. Looking for another here. Here comes pressure. He's hit as he throws out of the backfield. Robinson Jr. is shut down. On the cleanup crew there is Pat Surtain. Original tackle from Baron Browning. But yeah, Colorado Sports Fan was mentioning it beforehand. I know that you guys just signed Frank Clark, but have not put him in the sim yet. That was 15 minutes before I started the stream, so. Empty backfield on 2nd and 12. Robinson Jr. wrapped up for a loss. 5 wide look for Sam Howell. Good protection. Left side pass. There's the first completion to Scary Terry. Pickup of 11 yards. It'll be 3rd and short. All right. Not a bad little start here. Excited for Frank Clark. That's going to be interesting. I never understand why players go cross-division like that. 3rd down and a yard. Sam Howell with a sense of urgency. Well, a handoff here to Antonio Gibson, who has the first down inside the Bronco 40. Kind of feel bad for bro. Not going to lie. Dotson and McLaurin together is really, really good. If Howell is decent, they'll be tough to defend on the boundary. Yeah. I think, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but I think they're going to make stuff interesting in the NFC East. They might beat the Cowboys. I think they're going to beat the Eagles at least once this season. They're always due to beat good teams. 2 receivers left and right on first down and 10. The Commanders continue this drive well as Sam Howell has been leading the troops. Try to keep it up here, evading pressure off his back foot. A floater is perfectly placed into the hands of McLaurin. A gain of 29. That was a dot. As soon as I saw that ball getting floated up, I was like, oh, that's actually going to get caught. And it did. That was insane. Best pass of the game for either team. Sam Howell on the money. It's 1st and goal from the 10. Back through the air. Again, good protection. A strike left side. There's Curtis Samuel down to the 2. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning from Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Broncos on top 7-0 early. That's true. You got to be happy as a Nuggets fan right now. Eagles lost the game. The Commanders didn't win. Yeah, you're not wrong. 2nd down and goal after the 2-minute warning. Robinson Jr. in the backfield once again. Sam Howell calling a man to set in motion. That is Logan Thomas across your screen. Handoff Robinson Jr. into the end zone on his feet. And we are an extra point away from being tied. All right. Good carry there from Brian Robinson Jr., but the carrying was on the back of Sam Howell. What a drive for the youngster. What's good, diehard Fins fan? Welcome back, my friend. Hopefully you have a little bit of time in your schedule tomorrow for some Dolphins-Patriots. I'm certain you do. Extra point here for Joey Sly is on the way and good. We are tied at 7 apiece. Commanders unis are overheated? Overhated or overrated? Oh no, guys, we got the football glitch again. This is great. 8 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know. I could definitely do 8 p.m. Wouldn't kill me. Yeah, I really need to update the schedule on my thing. Overhated? Yeah, I don't disagree. They're nice. They're pretty well manufactured and tailored, you know. Might be able to join, but I'm not sure. You're chilling. Yeah, you guys see that football in the background just rapidly tapping the ground? It is the worst. There it goes. It's over. Tressway on for the kick. We are all square at 7 apiece. Denver with a chance to rebuttal. All 3 timeouts and a 2-minute drill on the way for Russell Wilson, starting at the 23-yard line. 2-minute drive can work? I don't know. I mean, Russ has unlimited time, but he can't deliver, so well, whatever. We'll see what he can do in 2 minutes. Man, should have just retired. To be quite honest with you, it is what it is. Those your headphones? No, it's just this game. It happens all the time. 1:55 and all 3 Bronco timeouts remaining. Little 2-minute drill action for Russell Wilson. Halfback draw to start it out to Williams, who hits the edge across the 40 and across midfield with a penalty marker down. This could come back, and it will not. It's going to be a late hit out of bounds. What? Okay. That was unnecessary.
Automatic first down.
What a great call that was. Russ is cooked, but could be a good game manager with Sean Payton's coaching. You're not wrong. I did not understand that call whatsoever, but hey. It is what it is. Controversial call gives the Broncos another 15 yards. What an opening play on their 3rd drive. Now Wilson through the air for the first time. Is going to get sacked again. There's Montez Sweat for the 2nd time. Well, he got absolutely obliterated. Wow, I can't even speak today. Cannot even speak. O-line as always, yep. Russ is always due to get sacked a couple times. 2nd down and 17 after the sack. Broncos in the no huddle. Wilson, pivot step to the right. Now going to hit Williams across the middle, who gets hammered after a pickup of 14, but it's an excellent play. Given the circumstances, that's Wilson's 10th completion. Now over 100 yards on the afternoon. Jamis on the tackle. Broncos going to take their first time out with 1 second to go in the opening half. It'll be Washington to receive the second half kickoff as well, so things could get interesting here. Could be set for a nice little finish. Please they'll turn it to Ira. Broncos to score a touchdown. Yep. Not wrong. I don't know. They'll probably score a field goal here, which is satisfying enough. I think so. For the Broncos standpoint. Denver on the move once again, trying to reclaim their lead. Once was at 7. Halfback draw here to Williams. He's got the first down. To the 24-yard line, Denver burns their 2nd timeout. Each team now down to their final timeout this half. Less than a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. Russell Wilson, good protection. Do a little turnaround pass, and it's hauled in. Unbelievable throw. There's Cortland Sutton on the reception. Little pirouette there from Russ. I don't understand these throwing animations. I don't think I ever will either. Well, that's 1 now for the Broncos and 1 now for the Commanders. It shouldn't have happened, so it is what it is. 30 seconds to go in the half. Broncos moving fast here, preserving their final timeout. Wilson has good protection, fires towards the end zone. Coming back forward is Sutton. And now Denver going to have to burn a timeout. And they will. Yeah, let's hope we don't see any poor clock management once again. Little Cardinal moment. Thought it was picked, yeah, not going to lie. Kind of looked like it. It was in that area like it should have been, but it was not, somehow. Commanders should have had one on that opening drive, to be fair. 2nd and goal. Broncos out of timeouts. Cannot afford to get tackled inbounds from the Commander 3. Wilson going through the air as expected. End zone wide open. Tim Patrick touchdown. There it is. Tim Patrick returning from a torn ACL before the season last year, trying to get his name back in the mix here in Denver. They didn't mess it up, Chet. There we go. Rare. Yes, very. Gotta let the Bronco fans enjoy it now. They haven't had a very good season since 2015. They haven't even made the playoffs since then. Extra point for Elliott Fry. The kick on the way, and it is good. Broncos take back a 7-point lead. Well, there you go. Nice little ending to the half, unless we could see a big kick return or something of that ordinance. Who knows? All right, new Madden 24 franchise relocation areas. Anchorage, Alaska, Honolulu, Hawaii, Melbourne, Australia, Tokyo, Paris, Montreal, Virginia Beach, Canton, Louisville, Omaha, San Juan, Rio de Janeiro, and Buenos Aires. That's interesting. So at least they're caring a little bit more about franchise. If Commanders had kept their timeout, maybe it would have been a difference because, yeah, honestly, that was just poor management. Kick here from the Broncos. Riley Dixon getting this back in away to Washington. One timeout to work with here, needing a good return. That's decent up to the 26. Thought it was still morning. How's the 340? Bro, did you just wake up? Did you become a commentator? I went 2 to 1. Be on CBS because the Finns are always on CBS. The 2 let me be your partner. Well, the first one I can't guarantee because now they're not doing any conference games going with teams anymore. So CBS is no longer AFC. Fox is no longer NFC. Final 10 seconds of the opening half. Can Washington do something to spark a flame? They will not. And that'll take us into the break. Denver on top, 14-7. Washington to receive the second half kickoff, I believe. I am correct. Not on PS4, that's unfortunate. Yeah, see, that they don't even care about previous gen, whatever. I might do some franchise stuff on this channel too. Mess around with it. See if that'll be successful. Better than last week, true. Halftime report is brought to you by the like button. Like the stream. Hey, W Men's. W Men's indeed. For those of you that are going to end up watching the Jets-Cowboys highlight video, which I hope most of you are, that would be really appreciated. The audio is going to be very buggy. Because I downloaded it off of like an illegal website, pretty much, my own video. Just because PlayStation didn't want me to have nice things last night. Funny how that works. Do a Browns franchise? Yeah, I could. Riley Dixon on the kick is second in the past 10 game seconds. This one, a little bit better. Placed off at the 1-yard line. Return not as good, though, out to the 20. I don't know any other more interesting features in the older consoles because they want you to buy the new ones. Yeah, you're not wrong. But to charge the same price for, like, no different content is crazy. I mean, when we played on 22, we played on current gen, chat. For those of you that remember. And that was pretty awful as well. Yeah, I'll consider doing franchise. Why not? Commanders back down by 7. Have the opening drive of the second half. What can they do from here? Starting up with a counter play to Robinson Jr. Absolutely obliterated by Justin Simmons. Destroyed. All right, then. Kind of surprised we didn't see a fumble. If that was Antonio Gibson, he would have caught the football up. No doubt about it. Opening play does not go as planned for Washington. Now Howell on the run. That one's going to be more like a plan. Gain of 10 to Logan Thomas. Although it'll be 3rd and inches. Sure, the franchise mode I would watch. Yeah, I'm considering that. I might make another channel as well for, I don't know, a lot of simulation channels have multiple stuff for different sports or miscellaneous stuff or just gameplay in general. We'll see. 3rd down and inches to open up the first drive of the second half. Howell nods his head. Now going to go play action. Stepping up. Here comes pressure. Has to get rid of it. It's incomplete. He had a wide open. Whoever that fullback was butt booty naked open, as Bubba McFarland would say. Jay Simmons best safety. I know I'm biased, but in my opinion he is. You got who else? Minka Fitzpatrick is there. Simmons is up there though. You're not wrong. Josh Allen's going to have the Madden curse. He already has it. Let's be real. Tressway on for the punt. Back to the Broncos. Commanders go 3 and out to open up the second half. Booming kick, returnable from the 20. And it will be returned to the 31. Here, Bryce is quarterback 1 for the Panthers. Not surprised. Good for them for already naming him that. Madden curse is gone. Yeah, I feel like Mahomes broke it. Somebody complained or whatever when I posted about Allen being the Madden cover. Somebody said it hadn't been a tight end in a long time. It really hasn't been that long. Gronkowski was 17. Was Tony Gonzalez ever on it? I don't remember anything past 11, to be honest. Broncos looking to add to their lead, up 14-7. Their opening drive of the second half begins with a pitch that goes backwards. Chase Young is on the case. That he was 6 straight sauce on Old Gin. That's ridiculous. That sounds good. Yeah, he already had it. Let's be real. He has put together some pretty bad performances. He's got like the 3rd most picks over the last 5 years or something crazy like that. Second down at 12. Williams gets tackled for loss. This one a little bit better. Still not great. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. For the Madden MVP curse, yeah. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but it's the absolute truth. If he continues to play how he is right now and his team does well, he could very easily become the greatest NFL player of all time, in my opinion. 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. They go backwards 2 yards, then forwards 2 yards. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Wilson flushed out right into pressure. He is swarmed. 3 Commanders, including Jonathan Allen, are there. Only tight end to be on the cover, which I feel is wrong, but it's true, yeah. Tony G should have been. Heard someone say Damar Hamlin should be on it? No. Could you imagine the Madden cover curse if he was on it? That's absolutely foul of me to say, but, you know, you get it. Yeah, that's what, the 3rd time he's been sacked already? Not been a pretty day for him. Why does every second half start out with, like, consecutive 3-and-outs? It's getting unbearable. Bradley Dixon on for the punt. Both teams go 3-and-outs to open up their second halves. Easing back into this game. Fair catch called for at the 30-yard line of Washington. Interesting. Madden does love it. Not wrong. It's going to be NFL LeBron's versus Jordan? Nah, I don't know about that. Although LeBron is the GOAT. I don't want to hear any ifs, ands, or buts about it. That 2018 season solidified him as the greatest of all time. He had Mo Williams and Channing Frye in his starting 5 and took that team to the NBA Finals. Unbelievable. 3:08 to go in the 3rd. Washington back on offense, trying to tie things up once again. Starting out with a Sam Howell pass to Terry McLaurin, a gain of a dozen. Oh, here we go with the debates in the chat. I think we all know Tom Brady the GOAT at punting for you gotta be. I can't believe they let that man punt a football. He actually got incredible contact too. That's the funny part. Quarterbacks make good like punters and placeholders, to be fair. Sam Howell with an empty backfield on 1st down and 10. The first down of the second half. Howell now off his back foot again is incomplete. That's more realistic. Not one that actually ends up in a receiver's hands. Waiting until the end of LeBron's career, but MJ's a go for me right now. Fair enough. LeBron would dominate even harder than MJ's era. Agreed. Very, very true. Tom Brady would have been better than the Tyreek Hill wide receiver. Oh, definitely. 2nd and 10. Sam Howell back to it. Once again, good protection. Step it up. Throwing a pass to Jahan Dotson, moving the sticks into Bronco territory. What's good, Vulcan? Punter versus Denver on 3rd down. I will never forgive. Yeah. So true. Alex Singleton and Josie Jules, an underrated duo. Yeah, honestly, I mess with them. I actually do. Alex Singleton is heavily underrated. Damari Mathis, another tackle. He's also kind of nice. 2 to go in the 3rd quarter. Washington is now in business at the Bronco 46. Brian Robinson Jr. trying to take this carry outside instead. He's only going to pick up a yard. Travis might be better than Gronk. He's 2 up at every time. By the end of his career, he will be. I think Mahomes and Kelsey could possibly be the greatest, I guess, pass-catching duo of all time. Better than Brady and Gronk. 2 receivers left and right on 2nd and 9. Sam Howell flushed out right again. Hoisting this one deep down the field. It is intercepted. There's Patrick Surtain. This is returnable. He's got a lane down the left sideline, tackled at the 23. What a stupid pass from Howell. That was rough. Sam Howell throwing into triple coverage off his back foot. Wanted Terry McLaurin, who got fingertips on it, but the deflection right into the hands of Patrick Surtain for the game's first turnover. Travis creeping up on Gronk, agreed. You guys talking about Gronk all this time. You haven't even mentioned Tony Gonzalez, who in my opinion might be better than Gronk. I really don't know. I haven't done my research too heavily. First turnover of the game goes to Sam Howell. Now Wilson with an empty backfield. Wide open across the middle is Cortland Sutton. Why can anybody just throw the ball away? Well, they do, but they do it in the most unnecessary of times. It's like 3rd and inches. They'll have a wide open fullback in the flat, and they'll just throw it into the 14th row. I don't understand this game.
Doesn't make sense to me.
It's just the way it's built. Under a minute to go. Broncos looking to add to their lead here on their second drive of the half. Wilson rolling left. Here comes pressure. He throws it away. See, that's a good throwaway. That is definitely a good throwaway. Travis will be the GOAT very soon, though, probably. Fans really yell and get some points on the board, yeah. That's the most Bronco fan thing I've ever seen. Justin Fields going to be an MVP candidate. I don't know about this year. Maybe next year. Give him a year to grow a little bit more. Wilson on the throwaway, just his 3rd incompletion today. Now rolling and throwing to Jerry Jeudy. Gets across midfield. It'll be 3rd and 2. That vids are crazy. Gonzalez over Sharp over Gronk. Shannon Sharp over Rob Gronkowski. Interesting. Interesting. Pretty sure that's all I was saying last year, yeah. Fair enough. Perhaps the final play of the 3rd quarter. It is 3rd and 2 from the Commander 49-yard line. Broncos trying to keep the drive alive. Wilson a pass wide open across the middle once again is Cortland Sutton. How does Buddy get so open every time? That's crazy. That'll take us to the 4th quarter. Switch sides of the field one more time. They have space to run the ball, throw it away. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Final quarter, sun starting to set here at Empower Field from Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Wilson, shoulder shrug, rolling left. Here comes pressure, throwing on the run. A strike to Williams. It's a gain of 9. Just because Jalen can do it doesn't mean Justin can. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, though, give Fields a gear. He's an extremely talented two-way quarterback. It'll be fun. It'll be nice. If anybody here is new, drop a subscription. I go live and upload every day. 5:30 to go in the 4th quarter. From the 26, already in field goal range, but Wilson once more. Play action. A step left, and a hoist towards the end zone. It's incomplete. They're different people? Yeah. Definitely. I mean, they have different builds, too. Hurts is just a little bit shorter. Also in 2 completely different divisions, which is why I feel like Fields has a better chance to succeed. 3rd down and a yard for the Broncos. Commanders trying to get a stop here. Wilson across the middle, somehow squeezes that into Greg Dulcich, who fights his way down to the 5. I thought that was picked, not going to lie. But that might be the icing on the cake. Could have an early night call here soon. We'll see. Corby, well, I just said Corby. QB gets some weapons. Possibly. Under 5 to go in the 4th quarter. It is 1st and goal for the Denver Broncos. An offensive clinic in terms of Bronco gameplay. Wilson, excellent protection. He's got all day. Now going to step up, throw it away. Plays like that are just so broken. Yeah, Hurts is bulkier. Agreed. It's plays like that make me laugh about this game. How uncoordinated everybody is. Incomplete on 1st and goal, now 2nd and goal. Another 5-wide look for the Denver Broncos. They have succeeded in this formation most of the day. With Commander pressure, Wilson goes end zone wide open. Javonte Williams. That might be the icing on the cake. About time. Javonte Williams with an easy reception for 6, and all of a sudden, you can feel all the momentum in favor of Denver. Night call, here we go, yep. EA's NFL contract to end, I know. Can't come soon enough, my friend. Extra point here from Brandon McManus. Just kidding, it's Elliott Fry. I will never get over that. The kick is up and it is good. Broncos lead by 14. But yeah, McManus now a member of the Denver Broncos. Pretty interesting. I don't understand it personally, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe it's not meant for me to understand. Game is over. All right. Glad you guys are confident. Glad you guys are confident. Washington still got time. Remember their undefeated spree last year. Remember when we thought the game was over against the Bears and they had a miraculous comeback? Elliott Fry stepping up for the kick. Gets this one back to the Commanders, who now have their largest deficit of the afternoon at 14. Gibson on the return. Spins down at the 21-yard line. Rookie of the Year prediction? Stroud. I'm going to sound very biased as an Ohio State fan, but it's either going to be Stroud or Bijan Robinson. Because the NFC South has no run defense. We'll see what happens. Because if you guys saw my Atlanta Falcon prediction today, it was a bumpy road for them. Two receivers to either side on the opening play of this new drive. Howell is off the mark, incomplete. It'll be Stroud or Robinson in my opinion. Both are in perfect situations to succeed. We'll see who actually comes out on top though. Second down at 10. Sam Howell off the mark, looking for his 10th completion today. Perhaps he will have it here as he drops back from center. Out of the flat, gonna hit Antonio Gibson. Just kidding, that's Bijan Robinson, or Brian Robinson. Now you guys got me focused on Bijan Robinson. Jalen Carter, defense freak of the year, could be. Perhaps. Big play so far. Third down and 3. 4:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Huge third down. Sam Howell trying to escape. Look out. He's barely going to get away. Jumping away from shoelace tackles. Take it off. Look at Sam Howell go. Inside the 40. Finally wrapped up. That man had no authority to run like that. Wow. That is crazy. Well, there is an offensive and defensive rookie of the year, so those would work. Under 4 to go in the fourth quarter. What a run from Sam Howell. Over 30 yards on his feet. Now through the air hits Curtis Samuel to the 32-yard line. You thought he was going to fumble? I did too. Yeah, I would have done all that just to lose the football. That seems about right. Seems about like Madden. Without Stroud, though, no weapons, and overall a bad team. Fair enough. Approaching the midway point of the fourth quarter. Commanders have to score fast. Halfback draw to Robinson Jr. fighting forward. It'll be 3rd and 1. I mean, yeah, it's probably my Ohio State bias speaking, to be fair. I know we should have started this stream at 3. I was on NHL 23, and my friend was convincing me to stay on. Should have listened to him. 3rd down at a yard. Big play here from Sam Howell on 3rd and 1 from the 30. Broncos bring 5. Howell is hammered. Caden Stearns with a huge sack. Off his blind side, that worked out to perfection. Howell dumped down. My team anyway, well, college, Ohio State, professional Browns. 4th and 5, the Commanders have to go here. Sam Howell in the shotgun with an empty backfield from the 40. Broncos bring 4. Howell flushed out right, throwing deep right side. It is way off out of bounds and turnover on downs. That was sad. See, like, why did they throw that away? I don't understand this game. That is officially game, though. That should do it. Officially. Rather unfortunate. But it is what it is. Broncos will take over. Started the season out 0-1, an ugly performance against the Vegas Raiders, but here they cleaned it up as Williams picks up half a dozen. Madden playbook is so pitiful. It is actually sad how bad the Madden playbook is. Play till they made sense for 4th and 5. Yeah, I know, right? Just realized I had an upload go up right now because of how badly I timed the stream. That's so unfortunate. How unlucky. Whatever. Well, 2nd down and 3. After the 2-minute warning, Wilson sets a man in motion. Williams will get another carry here up the middle. Fights forward for a yard. So yeah, hey, when you guys are done with this, if you guys would be so kind as to go like and comment on that new upload, the Bears-Buccaneers game, which was a pretty good one for those of you that missed it. Go watch those highlights. A tale of two halves, I must say. But lots of offensive and defensive firepower. It made for a pretty good Week 2 game, in my opinion. Every Bears game is a good game. In Madden 22, 23, and 24. 3rd and 2 for the Broncos. See if they can put the game to bed here. Williams with a carry to the right side has the first down, and that should do it. Well, there we go. Broncos pick up the first. Commanders burn timeouts anyways. It's a shame they didn't challenge anything this half. Down to their final one regardless. But yeah. I rolled it out, yeah. Fair enough. Night sleep tight indeed. Denver's still going to run plays. Commanders have one timeout to burn. Although, highly doubt they will burn it. Handoff to Williams again. Across midfield. Jonathan Allen goes down with an injury, so they have to burn it regardless. Why do teams call timeouts now? I don't know. It's a good question. That one was forced because of an injury. It's the rule of the game. I suppose Washington has a chance to get the football back. Not like they're going to have time for 2 drives and an onside kick, but whatever. Whatever. 1:48 to go. Washington out of timeouts. Russell Wilson going to take a read option. That is read well and blown up by Young. Nice little play. Nice little play indeed. Well, Washington's still alive, but they're going to have very little time to work with, if any at all. 1:10 to go in the 4th quarter. Wilson with an empty backfield, kind of a surprising call given the circumstances. But he will look to pass here. With Young coming off the edge, Wilson is chased and it's incomplete. Wow. I just had a cough so bad during that play. Almost lost it. Riley Dixon on for the punt. Final minute of action here. Washington has a chance to put something together on this drive. Fair catch called for. This punt going to die at the 2-yard line. What a punt. All right. Madden animations, you know. You know this game. We all know this game. Everybody knows Madden is going to Madden. The day the higher-ups allow the lowers to actually make a good game is the day we live. For real. Commanders from their own 2-yard line will need a miracle to stay in this one. A pass is going to be complete to Terry McLaurin. A good start. But he is in bounds, which means minimum of 15 seconds to come off. Also meaning Washington has to score a touchdown on this next drive, or this next play rather, if they want any chance of succeeding. Under 30 seconds to go, no timeouts for the Commanders. Sam Howell. Deep pass across the middle, there's Logan Thomas. Wi-Fi missed early touchdown. Yeah, you're chilling. Javonte Williams had a reception on 2nd and goal, I believe. That's all it was. Let's see if Commanders get another playoff. Washington going to try to get one last playoff here before the end of regulation. It does not matter. The result will hold. A little dump-off pass is caught, and that is going to do it. The Denver Broncos absolutely dominate this one against the Washington Commanders. Russell Wilson coming to life like his Seattle self. Denver takes this one 21-7 over the Washington Commanders. All right, well, there goes that game. Hey, join me tomorrow night for Sunday Night Football on Friday night. Going to be Dolphins-Patriots, a little AFC East action there. Should be a pretty fun one, but hey, appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. Go like and comment on the new upload would be so kind of you, and I will see all of you